how are you doing? This is Palmonia Gordon, and I wanted to come in and bring you this message personally. First, Happy New Year. Welcome 2025. I know it's a little bit late. I started 2025 great. On my birthday, which was January 5th, I actually took sick and then spent the last week on antibiotics. So when I feel that fight that's happening, I know more than ever I need to show up and be here for you. January 27, 2022, I set a goal. I want to travel the world and talk to people. And then I said to my coach that I was coaching with, I'd like to talk to 1 million people in a year. And she said to me, how are you going to do that? I'm like, I don't know. Well, by the end of the year, I had been given the opportunity to travel the world, to talk to people, and every day I was in contact and communication with 300 people and greater. I'm not sure if I hit the 1 million people for that year, but I know I came real close. But what was most important was I put myself in that space where I set my intention, and then I was just obedient to work through the process with what came up. So why am I having this conversation with you? Well, it's 2025, and I wanted to ask you, what is that one thing, that one goal that you have set for yourself for 2025, and how serious are you about achieving that goal? If you have that one goal set, that is awesome. If you're not sure what that one goal is, or you haven't set it yet, it's not too late. I'm hosting an event on January 25th. It's a free virtual event, and the title is simple: Don't Compete, Dominate. Because as I worked through the last 3 years accomplishing my goals and dreams that I set, it was never a thought about competition. It was being in a space of dominance. What's the one thing that I do that I can show up with every day? How can I apply that one thing? As a matter of fact, I'm going to be honest with you. When they called me on my birthday this year, I got up and I said to the kids, I hate my job. And my daughter go, Mom, hate? That's a strong word because I don't use language like that. And I go, yes, that's how I feel this morning. I hate my job. Forgive me, I love my job. I get paid to travel and speak all over the world. But that was how I was feeling in that space. So in order to course correct, recognizing that by that emotion that I expressed, I was projecting something into my future. As I dropped my kids to church that morning, I kept saying, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I just had to shift into a space of gratitude. And I said to my children, on a day like today, where I felt the way I was feeling, I have to move in a space of gratitude in order to keep myself calm, in order to remove the negative energy so I am not consistently going down a dark path. I had to move to gratitude. And I share that story with you because we know life is challenging. We know that the moment you set your goals or you begin to think about them, as the quote goes, all hell's going to break loose. So I invite you to join me for this event. Come and Invite someone to join you to set their goals and their plans and their intentions for 2025 and to learn to deal with your mindset, because that's where all your battles are won and lost. You don't lose on the battlefield. You lose in your mind before you physically enter the battlefield. To connect, a part of building what you are building takes more than just you. It takes a network. It takes a connection. As a matter of fact, after I set that intention that I wanted to speak and travel the world, by about 3 months after that, I was traveling and I had a connection with 3 different people that were reaching out to me and saying certain things. Hey, do you work for us? You should apply. I'm like, really? Do you work for us? You should apply. Really? And it was just nothing. It wasn't connecting. And then it's like God said, let me slap her up the head. So I had a friend who I hadn't heard from in the longest while call me out of the blue to tell me about something else that she was doing. And when I told her what has been happening, and she goes, well, do this. And that led to fulfilling that dream to travel the world. The link is here in the chat. I invite you to join us. Doesn't cost anything. It allows you to fulfill those desires that are in you. That thought that keeps you awake at night. I am meant for more. I want more. I'm designed for more. Well, congratulations. That dream can only be fulfilled by you, and now it's your time to step into your greatness. See you soon. Thank you for checking out this channel. Again, I'm your host, Dr. Palmonia Gordon. Do comment, subscribe, like, share the information, and join us again on another episode. Have yourself an amazing day.